What's up, guys? Kind of feel like we hold up here at the 900s. I feel like we can use that 901 area for kind of like support here. Mm, Still just getting my stuff set up here, guys. I kind of think that 91, like I said, I think all this holds up. Let's see. um, I feel like we either push to the 35s here. Just give me a minute. Still just trying to get some of my stuff set up here. We're about to have a new 5-minute candle. I would even be okay if we kind of pull back to retest the 90s. We might be able to add if we retest the 90s there. Just kind of just don't want to lose all of this area here. You figured we would probably bounce off this a few times since we got above it. Yeah, we're looking for long since we're kind of above all this consolidation. We may try to add into it if we pull back and bounce out of this area. This way we can kind of bring down our average. We just don't want to see a dump back down, but you would think that this all these wicks would hold up for us. So that would be kind of like a little 90 retest. You can see we kind of bounced off the wick at 92. Didn't really look at gold this evening. Gold does have another setup down here around the 43.85s for anybody that's interested in gold. What's up, Patty? How are you doing tonight? Dude, we're going to get our face ripped off on the first play. Like I said, we will DCA back into this if we have to. Yeah, I was hoping that this range would hold up. Like, even if we have a pullback here, since we're long, I would think that all this would hold up. It would take quite a bit to get through back all this chop. Let me look at my one trading view chart. Would really suck if we went all the way back to the 34s, but I just don't see how we get through this area here. It almost looks like we got a big data wick up at the top here. What, at 24,020? I feel like I'm missing one of my chats here. What's up, Candle Dealer? Yeah, we're long, but we're in a little bit of drawdown at the moment. Whew. Man, you think we go all the way back to 825? That would be insane. Hey, anything's possible. I think it would take us a little bit to get through all this choppy mess, though. I mean, there's a lot of consolidation here, so you would think that we would want to move up for a little bit. Oh, my runner. All right, we'll re-enter on my runner with one. All right. This is just that one runner that for some reason, I guess I thought I had it set up where my runner wouldn't get pushed out here. And if we pull back and retest, we can add one more down here also. What's up, Rule? How are you doing tonight? What's up, ultrasound? Dude, this market's just been wrecking folks. This stuff has just been insane lately. We were green on all of our stuff today. I mean, we did make a bonehead mistake today though that could have cost me big, but we got lucky and it turned out fine. Right now, guys, we're in this just for one micro. We entered one more micro because of I was trying to have a runner in the first place at the 900s, but I guess I didn't have the right amount of contract set, and it shut all my runners out. But today we actually entered a trade on minis instead of micros. And I think we ended up winning like $500 on this account. So it put us up to 53,346. So now we're only $250 away from another $1,000 payout with our Bewley account. So we may not. I don't think I'm gonna trade it tomorrow though. I think I don't want to take a chance of losing any of this because this is only like two trades away from another payout. So I think I'm gonna wait till next week. Start Monday fresh and just see if I can find that two or three winning trades next week to get this over the threshold. What's up, 44? How are you doing tonight? Back into all this consolidation again, guys. No, I do stream with the Methodical Man on my Funded Futures. Never, but that's usually from like 11 to 11:30. But I also stream off the side. We usually just do that for 1 hour a day. But yeah, same person from my Funded Futures. Oh, come on. Let's see where we could go if we do get this. What, 75 maybe? Woo, may get the dump here, guys. Says I like to know Ninja. I'm not really sure. I mean, but it does average down. I mean, if I buy another contract right here at the say 75s, so it brought my average down to 92. Kind of curious what's going to happen here with the 75s. Yeah, they pay out. Just make sure you use the more like well-known ones. I hear Lucif pays really fast. My Funded Futures pays fast. Bulanox, usually you got a request on Friday and it's in your checking account by next following Wednesday. Uh, I haven't really been using Apex, but I don't think as long as you don't do like most people usually get denied on some of those prop firms, usually when they got like some crazy amount of money they're trying to request. And I say once you get the payout, you just need to take it. So like I'm $250 away from another $1,000 payout with Bulanox. Um, so I got to make 3,600, and I'm at 3,346. This thing could sell all the way back down to 31 here, guys. Shoot. It's hugging the Bollinger Bands at the moment. Yeah, I really didn't want to see us lose the 75s. I'm not really sure about that rule. It says when you have a default take profit and stop loss, can you merge without deleting it? Never trade the same again. What are you sharing, Master? Oh, you're not selling. You're more than welcome to share. If you don't want to share here, you're more than welcome to share stuff in Discord. I mean, that's really the only place I have to share, share stuff at. Though, like I said, this thing could easily go down to the 34s. Holy goodness. Uh, we're doing good. Car. We're just trading eval stuff here in the Asian markets. We were green on the funded today. I think we only took one funded trade today, though. Or no, we took multiple funded trades, but it was on the same account. I was sharing that I got lucky because I thought I was trading on micros today, and for some reason I was on four minis instead of micros. So we're in a little bit of drawdown on these two micros at the moment. Um, since we're only like $100 something in the red, we're going to still trying to hold. Right now, we're in a really crazy drawdown. We're looking for 34 to get hit here. 34, 35. Um, you can just send it to an email unless you just want to share it in Discord. I was looking for the longs. I was kind of targeting this wick here after the close. I mean, that's why I was. That was really the only reason why I was into the longs because I was. I thought maybe over throughout the night we would push back up to this wick up here. Uh, our next add-in is going to be down at 33. Unless we lose 33, which would suck. We lost it too. Next level down from there is now all the way and down to the 800s. Woo, we may get smoked tonight on our funded. Might have to go over to gold. Gold looks kind of weird. Some reason my gold charts have been kind of freezing up here. If I want to do some hedging. Oh goodness. Probably no hedging. Uh, we kind of need the 33s to hold up here. What is it? The 31s, 32s to hold. Yeah, this is why I don't usually trade a lot of fundeds in the evenings because sometimes I do get myself caught in these like drawdown trades. But I don't mind doing this type of stuff right here on evals, but I don't really have no desire to do it on a funded account. But an eval, I will DCA if it's a large enough account. So we're trading on a 50K. So we got about $2,500 in drawdown that we can try to work our way out of this trade. we really need the 30s to hold up here. I really don't want to see us lose that previous day close. I'm hoping we get maybe one more push kind of up into that consolidation one more time, maybe up to the 75. Then that'll just leave us with the runner. Almost wish I'd have just waited to take the trade off that one level because I swear it always comes back and hits that one level. It seems like every night. Looks like a trap into the higher time frame liquidity. Yeah, I definitely got. Yeah, because I was still trying to long off the 900s there. I was looking for. I was looking for us to run this data wick all the way up here, or whatever that crazy, whatever that wick was at the close this evening. The one level I don't want to lose is the 32. I feel like if we lose the 32, we're just going to be going down. Overall, we're doing good. We are in some drawdown here on the eval here. So right now we're $200 in the red on the eval. And this is a Bulanox eval for anybody that's trading with Bulanox. Well, I it really wasn't no strategy on this D. I was trying to just get long above all this consolidation up here from earlier, and I thought all this consolidation would hold. And I was looking for the wick high up there. And I'm not sure what's going on with my gold charts, man. They're freezing. It held a few times. It just didn't hold like the, I guess the third time around. Oh, you're thinking that we could dump? Yeah, I feel like if we lose the 32, man, it could just be downtown from here. Uh, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure why my gold keeps messing up. Come on. We had some winners that worked out tonight. I didn't take them. Who's that? You're going to sue somebody? The indicators are on the wrong panel. See what I mean? Man, I'm just going to freaking. Usually I like just trading off higher time frames off support and resistance in the early mornings with my fundeds. Dude, what the heck, man? I swear. Once I get out of this trade, I can go back and show you what we're looking for in the morning. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really sure why the gold charts are messing up over here. Let's see if I have another chart I can use for gold. Mm. I guess that one's kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, that one's kind of doing the same thing. So your last gold entry would have been here. Then your next one would be here. You're just playing bounces off the swings is all you did, are you doing? Mm-mm-mm. Right now we're kind of at the previous day close, and we're in the red like freaking almost $400. Your gold looks the same. I'm not sure why that's doing that. I don't know. Let me try logging into my Lucif accounts. I don't know if that's just gold that's like trading off Bulanox. I don't know. Bulanox is kind of weird sometimes with the gold. Oh, look at Trader Bay charts. You think Trader Bay charts a little bit better? Oh yeah, dude. This the market has been insanely crazy lately. Shoot, I'm like 30, 40 points in drawdown. I guess my next ad will be down there at the 800s. I hate that we lost the 33s because I feel like now that we're probably going to, the next level down is going to be our 800. Right now we are in for 7. So quite a bit. We've been DCAing down because we were long. Actually, we were only actually long one micro at the top at 90, and we just keep adding as it's moving down. We're on a 90% off eval with Bulanox, one of their 50Ks. We have $2,500 in drawdown on this account. So we still have $2,000 worth of drawdown left, or 2,100 in drawdown left. Alpha, I'm not really sure. I've never really traded with Alpha. There is a daily drawdown of $100 on a qualified 50K Alpha Futures account. Oh, $1,000. Okay, so basically, you just can't lose. They make it where you can't blow your account in one day. So that's probably what that is. That means after losing $1,000. Now, is that right? If you lose $1,000, they just lock you out for the day, but you can come back tomorrow and trade. Is that right? I know Take Profit Trader has something like that too. I cannot believe I got myself in this long or this DCA. I hate when I get stuck in these type of trades. Okay, so that's just a daily drawdown. Yeah, someone said that's just like the daily drawdown. We're on the 5 minute charts. We're $500 in the red at the moment. No, I wish we. Yeah, we. I hit my first target on the long up there, and I decided to hold my runner, and I constantly have been adding to it, so we kind of digged ourselves in a little bit of hole. Usually, I don't. I hardly, like I said, I hardly ever do this. Very rarely do I get myself in these type of drawdowns where I start DCAing myself back into it. I just figure hopefully the market just stays calm where we're just kind of chop back and forth. I'm hoping that I should be able to get out of it. I just have to be patient. Yeah, I bought up here because I thought we were pushing up here above the 900s. I usually try to just add that on the whole numbers if I can. I did add a little bit extra because I thought we were going to get that pushed up a while ago. Yeah, Chris, we're doing futures. I feel like if we can reclaim the 33s, I feel like we get a push back up. Now, if we can't reclaim the 30s, that's where it gets kind of iffy. See how we're kind of bouncing off that 30 level? It right off the 30. Yeah, if we can't reclaim the 30, it's just going to go lower. The market's bipolar. I think I'd rather be in a DCA type trade in the evenings than I would want to be in the New York session. I don't know. I just haven't used those in so long that I guess because I don't know. I just haven't used them in forever. D or wait, Chris. I took a break. Trust me. We stopped trading after we got done with my funded futures today. Dude, where does this thing go to the bottom side? Do we go all the way to the previous day low? No, I've never heard of that before. I have seen a lot, people trade the tick charts here and there. I don't know what's going on with the gold charts tonight, guys. I can't even tell with that. It just looks so messy. Well, if not, we'll just be in the red quite a bit on our eval. The break and retest of the snap over and over. The New York finally gave me more. Finally, they are the previous day open and the previous day low, previous day close. They're just the market's kind of like time of the day, like where our previous day lows are, the when the market closed and the previous day highs. Unfortunately, man, this thing could dump all the way down to the 740s. Um, that's our next pivot down there at the 740s. No, I never trade fundeds in the evening. We're trading a 50K with Bulanox. So these are fairly cheap accounts. I would only ever do this on cheap Bulanox accounts. These are just evals that usually cost like $15 to $18. Mm, This is not after hours. The market opens, the futures market's only closed for 1 hour a day. You can trade the futures markets 23 hours a day. Oh my goodness. Funded accounts, we're up pretty good. I mean, we're still working towards a couple payouts with our funded accounts. Um, we're $250 away from another payout with the same company, Bulinox. Then we also need to make another $1,100. That's the only two that's really super close to payout is those two funded accounts. Because you only can trade 3 funded accounts at one time with Bulinox. And my third one, I only have $650 in there on that one. So I still have to make another $2,000 with that one. The one funded, so it's easy to see. There's so many counts on here. So I can. So at Bulinox, you have to make 53,600 to, because you have to stay above the buffer zone, which the buffer is $2,600 or $2,500. Once you get to $2,500, it stops following you, and you just got to make $1,000 to get a payout. So this would be my second one on this particular count. Once I don't think I'm gonna trade this account tomorrow. I just rather just not trade it on Friday, and we'll just trade one of our other ones, and we'll just start hopefully fresh Monday with that one, and hopefully next week we can find like two wins. Nice on catching the short, Nick. My dumb butt's in a long, man. I've been trying to DCA out of this trade, Nick. For some reason, my gold is not working properly tonight, so I really can't take any gold trades. I'm not really sure what's going on with gold tonight. Let's see. Should get a payout tomorrow. Only 1,000. Nice. Hey, $1,000 is good, man. $1,000 is $1,000 minus taxes. Probably what, $250 in taxes. I guess whenever you do your taxes next year. Luckily, it's a 1099 tax. It's not capital gains tax. That's the good thing. No capital gains tax. So, and you can write off all your evals as losses. Hmm. Woo, I'm not doing too good tonight, man. We're in a nasty drawdown short here at the moment. This is what not to do. Now, I would never do this on a funded account, guys. Never, never. I would never do this on a funded. This would only be eval only, and I wouldn't even do this with like an elusive account either. I would just take my loss. I would only ever do this on a Buellnox eval that's 90% off. Those are the only accounts that you'll ever see me sit through drawdown with or DCA on. Anything else is just too pricey to do that, because those elusive accounts are pretty expensive. Yeah, this is why I really haven't got comfortable trading my funded accounts in the nighttime, because every now and then I get myself in these drawdown situations. See, I cannot understand why is this doing this. Oh, which one? Oh, damn it. I was debating on taking a gold trade here at uh 30 43.71. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with the gold charts tonight. They keep freezing up here. Um, it seems like every time I switch over here, the gold is just like stuck. No, I mean they're in my lives. I don't ever record them. I don't know. It's just automatic. I think it's just the close of the 4 hour candle is all it is. It's not the close of the market candle. DB. Oh wait, that's not DB question. What the previous day low? So it's the 4 o'clock close. I just use an indicator. It just does it automatically on the Dude, I would get wrecked if I tried to trade gold oil. We're trading the micros of the MNQ. Do we get a push back up to 30 is the line in the sand here, so 30 is where you have to break. What's up, man? What's the biggest weight that drives the price? I'm not really sure. A lot of news. I don't guess I've ever really looked that up with the NQ. What's up, candle dealer? Well, unfortunately, we're in this for 6 contracts or 7 contracts. 30 here is the level that you really need to get through. If you can't get through the level, let me also pull fib on this and see if what the 50% mark is, because we might not even be able to get back to the that 50% is right there at my entry. Let's see. So far, gold has what? This is the opening. So this would have been your first ledge on gold here at 47. That that ledge paid. I can't really tell if this ledge is paid because the price actions kind of jumped up. Will we may take a big loss here if we cannot DCA back into this trade. Thanks, Rock. That was the one level we needed to get back above, was that 30 level. That 30 level was kind of like the line in the sand that we needed to break above. Uh oh, let's see. Did we miss it? We might have missed it. Oh, we missed it. Did it pay the 5 points already? 71. I think 76 would have probably been it. So we missed it. I think we missed it. Unfortunately, the next one's all the way down here, unless this makes one here. Oh well, we missed a gold trade. There's your gold winner. 5 points. So what you do on gold is you look for the ledges here. So this was your entry right here at the close of this body of this candle. No drawdown. Son of a bee. This thing's already up 10 points. That is just an insane bounce off of that 70 level. That sucks. I don't know if anybody else has taken those gold bounces like that. I mean, they got a very, very high win percentage. They hardly ever fail. Uh, I've been long for a while, Gilbert. Um, we've been in a lot of drawdown because we were long from the 900s. I'm not even sure if we push back up to even get out of this trade here. So this would be another entry also here, also, but man, it's already freaking been hit so many times. I don't know how well they work after this many times of getting hit. So you already have what one? This one would have been your second one here. The third one I couldn't tell because it's kind of messy in here, so I'm not really sure what was going on with gold in this area here. But this one paid here. Like I said, you're just looking for 5 points. Kind of have to get back above the 30s. I might have DCA'd just enough to get the 50% pullback if we get the 50% pullback here. Dude, this 20s just, the 30s just don't want to give it up. The 30s is the area. You bought it at the 4409. That I don't know. That's a big drawdown. Whew. What are you in, like 1 micro or something on that for to be holding that much in drawdown? I don't know. I know very little about gold. The only thing that I take gold trades for is on the ledges. So, like I said, I didn't put it on there. I was trying to backdoor it, but we just didn't get enough time to even put a backdoor trade on there. Okay, so you just went in with the 1 micro. Okay. I mean, I don't see why we couldn't. I'm just not sure how much gold moves up and down. So we're still struggling to get through the 30s levels. The only way that we're going to be able to move higher, guys, is getting through the 30s. If we can't get through the 30s, we're not going to move any higher. That 30s is like a support and resistant line. If you kind of look to the left, you can kind of see all the big wicks and to the downside. So you kind of have to get to the 30s. I feel like if we get to the 30s, we should hit our target. Yeah, I was gonna go in with 1 mini, Will. I was gonna take that for 1 mini for 5 points. Oh shoot. No, I was gonna do a mini. I have mini gold minis on. The next place to take a mini trade is going to be basically down at 43.50. Or actually here, I just don't know how much I trust it to take this after it's already hit there so many times. So yeah, there's more that there's another leg sitting there at the 41. I'm hoping that we get a 50% pullback. If I'm only able to get out of this for break even, I'll take a break even trade. But that's also a good stopping point. That part that you're talking about, the 839s, because it would be just running into all of this here. You think it would at least go to 845? I'm hoping for a 50% pullback here on this overall leg. Gold wicks people out on the regular. That crap is coming back down below 30. Like I said, if we lose that 30 level, it's going to be so hard for us to move up if we cannot hold that 30. Man, that one level that you're looking for more that what did you say you were short from 409? See, I don't ever take shorts on gold. I only ever take longs. Let's see. Shoot, we've already at the top of the hour. We really don't have another good moving candle probably for another 10 minutes. If we go down to the 722, you're backing up the brick trucks. What's the 732 or 722 level? Is that pivot? Is there a pivot down there on these 732s? No, it's at 742. There's a pivot down at 742. Does anybody else's charts freeze like this on gold? Like I feel like I'm constantly my gold is starting just constantly getting frozen. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds for a brand new candle. We're right at the borderline where I feel like we could pull to like max pullback is at 50%, I feel like. So that's the 38% there. So like I said, we got it down to where we DCA'd into it to the 50% of the leg. I really don't want to sit through a bunch of drawdown. We're back down to basically $100 in the red if we closed it now. Still got 3 minutes left on this candle. I just feel like it could stop right there where my entry's at 53. If we gotta close it and just lose $100, I'll be okay with that because we at one time we were down 500, and we just hit that 50%. Where's the point of control at? More. No. Oh goodness. We're down what 133, 106. We still got 2 minutes. 8:45. Man. We still got 2 minutes left on this candle. Oh, it's so close. We're right at the 50% pullback, guys. I'm trying to hold off to the length of this candle here. So we still got a minute, 10 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. Take the break even and move on. If it was a funded, yes, but a eval, I'm okay with taking a little loss on my eval here. We won't let it go back below 40. If it goes back below 40, that's when we'll consider closing. Twenty seconds left. All right, here's my stop loss here. So we get stopped out. We get stopped out. Dude, this thing is just like right there at it. Very, very twitchy. So here I'll just take my stop out here at 35. So if it pulls back to the 35 and stops us out, we'll just take the stops out here. Continue to jump, squeeze. Oh, it's like 4 points away. Nice. Now my average is all the way back down at 26 from DCAN. Nice. Saved by the DCAN, guys. Woo. That was a lot of drawdown. Now we're up 33 points. I feel like we reject here at the 50%. Remember, we kind of got that 50% drawn out. All right. Nice. Woo, I was glad to survive that. Yeah, we get paid from funded accounts. We're actually about to get paid again, hopefully in like 2 more winning trades on the funded. We just got to make $250 more for another $1,000 payout with Bulanox. We're at 53,346, and we just got to make 3,600, and we'll be able to request another $1,000 payout with them. But I probably won't do that till next week. I don't know if I want to trade that on a Friday. There's just something about effing up on a Friday is the worst to take bad trades. We're trading MNQ, Bobby. Though there's another gold setup right there, but I just don't know if I want to take that again. If we do take it, maybe we'll do it with a micro. We'll do a micro trade. How does that sound? I wanted to take a mini trade earlier, but I didn't take it. So we're gonna be risking 150 bucks. Oh, shoot. I hate that my charts do this, at least on certain ones. It's so annoying. You're going to take the short again? I do like the shorts back below the possible 30 level. If we lose the 30 level, we would have to lose the 30 level. This is Ninja Trader. And it's a Ripnik. So we're trading a Ripnik account. So almost every account on Ninja Trader is Ripnik. Then there's Tradeovate. I forgot what that's called. So I have multiple accounts tied to Tradeovate that I trade on Ninja. So you only can have one Ripnik account unless you pay extra for it. I think you got to pay extra to have multiple Ripnik accounts. So I just have the one, but I'm able to be logged into Luciv, My Funded Futures, and Bulanox all at the same time. This is the NASDAQ. Whew. I was glad to be out of that trade. Goodness. That lasted forever. Whew. I didn't think I was going to be able to get out of that. Yeah, when it comes back to getting paid through prop firms, just make sure you pick one that, you know, it's been around for a while and they have a track record of paying people. Um, there's several good ones out there that usually always pay. Beulah Knox always pays, at least for most part. I don't ever have no issues with Beulah Knox. Beulah Knox is one of my favorite prop firms as far as the start out costs. It is a little bit higher on the back end. But at least when yeah, I like Lucive also. I use Lucive. I don't usually use Top Step, but I do have a Lucive account. I did have a Lucive funded. I lost my Lucive funded account about 2 weeks ago, and we've just been working on trying to get another one. Right now, we have 25,787 in our Lucive account, so we still need to make about another $450 to get a Lucive funded. So, excuse me. You're going to long the 860s. You need 3 more profitable days. I just got out of my long. I really don't want to jump back in long. I'm not saying longs don't work right now. I just don't want to. I just don't know if I want to jump back in it at the moment. So I'll take a little bit of break. I mean, just from entering, just since we were in that trade forever. I am looking for a possible gold trade down here. Let me see if Methodical Man's streaming. I figure he would be taking golds. He's usually taking those gold trades. How do you understand those? Bearish? Oh. Let me switch back over to the NQ. I don't see gold coming back for a minute here. Let's see here. Uh, what time frame? We're on the 5 minute, Bobby. Where's your VWAP level at? All right. I'm sorry if I missed your matches. Last time watching this, trying to enter the stock jump. I don't understand this. Waiting to go down, try to jump in again. I think it's too slow. Uh, what stock are you trading? It says 855 is your VWAP. Yes. Same person. The one that usually streams with the Methodical Man. We just got out of a nasty trade. I got caught in a I got caught in a long from up there around the 900s, man. We DCA'd all the way back into that trade and finally got out of it. I think we were in it for almost an hour. It felt like it was like forever, but we survived it. So we're up $100 still. So I was glad to be out of that. I'm kind of having a little iffies about jumping back into this. I don't know. What up, yo? How are you doing? Oh, you're trading the ETFs? Okay. About the only thing I really trade is NQ futures, and every now and then I try to find a trade on gold, but I don't see gold coming back. And I didn't get my entry and down in time for this trade here, and we really didn't even hardly sit through any drawdown. I should just place the order. I have a hard time placing orders, so I was hoping that we would get a little bit deeper wick here. I was hoping that this wick would push down to like here, like 4 or 5 points into the red here, but man, we got no pullback at all. The Manzini level is paid good today. Whew, excuse me. No, I'm not in any position right now. Maybe a possible bounce up there at the 85s. I may take a little filler trade up there at the 80s, but if it breaks the say like the what 85, 90, just risk like 5, 10 points. Uh, Go long and try to catch the second leg. I'm just going to be looking for 5 points. This is a Ninja Trader. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to trade Friday, but we're not going to trade our. I'm thinking about just trading one of my Lisa funded accounts, the one that I only have like what $650 in it. Either that, or maybe my funded futures eval or elusive eval. We'll trade probably those tomorrow. See, I like the longs earlier. I thought we would run this big wick up here. So this is kind of what I was shooting for earlier whenever I took my long up here. How do you place trades right away over just a click? Just right click with Ninja Trader. Yes, we always have stop losses. Usually with fundeds, it's usually 20 points. Usually never risk more than 20 points with my fundeds. Yeah, we have a very, very strict stop loss during the New York session when we're trading New York session. Now, I do get away from that with evals every now and then, but when it comes to my fundeds, it's usually pretty strict. I want to say the one funded here, the biggest loss that I've ever taken was probably just my one stupid mistake. I think I only had one stupid mistake with this account besides what happened today. So these are usually what I look for when I'm trading. So this account goes all the way back to the 1st of December. So we've been trading this account off and on since almost the end of November, December. And you can see, I don't remember what was going on there. I don't know if that was rollover week or what, but you can see we're just looking for anywhere between $60 to $150 on most of our trades. 187. We lost 131. That's usually about my max most days. 120 is usually what we lose. I don't know what I did there. We lost. I'm pretty sure we tried a revenge trade on that trade there. So more likely that's what that was. 100 bucks lost there. So I've been trading this account since December, and we've only taken one, two, three, four, five losses in since December, almost end of November, and that's trading my 50K during the New York session. The other funded account that we've been working on, we've only taken three losses probably since the end of January in this account here, and that came last week during rollover week. So I got two losses last week, and this loss came this past Monday, I think. So it's been March the 18th. So whenever March the 18th was the last loss on that account. And you can see I've been kind of taking a break from it just because I feel like I've been on the struggle bus lately the last couple weeks. So sometimes I'll take a little break from my funded so we don't get, you don't want to just keep taking pounding the losses. This way, if you have a bad little stretch, I've heard of earn to trades, but I've never tried them. Investor. I'm just looking for scout moves. I don't really have no desire to enter a long trade. I'm gonna keep a very short leash on this trade here. So if we break the 85 or 87s, I'll just close this trade. I want to see like instant reaction. I've never heard anything bad about earn to trades. I've just never used them, investor. So I've been using Bulanox for quite a long time now, and I've never had any issues with Bulanox. And I know other people that's used them, and they usually always get paid, and they have really good customer service. That's probably one of my favorite things about them is their customer service. I've recently started using my funded futures more. That's it. I'm not working. That's it. Oh goodness, methodical. I don't know. I was shooting for that. That's how I got stuck in that trade earlier. Hello, buddy. I you're all in on the short, John. Hey man, never go full port, John. It's like what is it? The is it the tropical thunder where he says never go full? The don't go full port, man. Oh goodness. Especially not in the Asia market. I feel like the Asia market is the worst time to full port when you're constantly just moving back and forth. I would never do a full port in Asia market. Woo. Bro died trading Mick get rich. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with full porting. I just don't do it in Asia. Don't do it. I got 4 micros. Let me see what the let's see. You got 4 micros sitting at 65.44. What is 65 on the NQ here? Like 60. What do you mean 60? Oh, the ES. That's the ES 6542. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, if this creates a swing here and starts pulling back, say, let's just pull fib on this leg here. We might have to try the long here if that's what's going to happen here. So, if this thing pulls back, say, to the 40s or 50s, that would be creating another little leg and for us to move up higher. You may have to take a loss. Well, I don't know. Isn't gold moving up pretty well? I mean, oh, wait, you're back at your entry more. You said you were um long from 4409? Oh, that was on the ES. Oh, I thought you meant gold. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the gold earlier. Let's see here. Hopefully next week I can get some free account with Luciv. I'm going to request some tomorrow. I have to wait one more day. So, oh, wait. I think I can request some. So maybe we can do a free giveaway with Luciv tomorrow. I think I'm going to choose 5. What should we pick, guys? What do you guys want to what do you guys want an opportunity to win? I don't think they'll give us any direct accounts because those are expensive as crap. Last time I did all 50Ks. Should we do a 25K? Is anybody here a fan of the 25Ks? You saying doing all flex accounts? All right. There's pro. Oh, never mind. That's that's the direct ones. those are those are huge. I'm looking for the flex ones. Here they are. All right, we'll request 3 Lusa Flex 50Ks and 2 Lusa 25Ks. See if they'll give us 5 free ones. Last time we requested 4, and they gave us 4 to give away, so we can see if they'll do 5. I think they gave Methodical Man 5 last time. Yeah, he did request a bunch of direct accounts, Nick. He tried to get like all direct. Oh goodness. All right. I mean, you can't blame them. I mean, shoot, I wouldn't mind having us, give away some direct accounts. Those things are like expensive as crap. Oh goodness. All right, let's see how long that takes to come back from there. So I guess you can request them every 21 days. So it's been 21 days since the last time I've had free accounts from Lucif. Maybe if they come back tonight, we can do a free one tonight. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, skip Asia. Oh my goodness. Now, this is like I said, if this only pulls back 50%, that's usually a good indicator that we're just making another swing to move higher. So a lot of times on these swings, since we made a low here, so if it pulls back and the 50% holds, I think we're just going to end up moving higher here. I don't know if Methodical Man can hear me. What is he in 2 minis in? Is he 2 minis in gold? There's no way he's in 2 minis in gold. He can't be that insanely crazy. Let's see if we can find him. Uh No, he's in, looks like the NQ. Okay. So did you get back to the 6544 more? Nice. What's up, Steven? How are you doing? Man, the time flies by, guys. We've been on here for almost 2 hours already. I was stuck in that crappy trade forever. We did miss a gold setup, so we've been looking for swings on gold. So basically, all you're doing is just putting a order here at the swing, and then you're just waiting for the pullback into that swing. Man, this thing's already up freaking almost 40 points off of that swing. And I was gonna go in with the mini on that trade. I was looking to make like $500 on the eval. Okay, so you feel like this is the sell zone here? Oh goodness. Excuse me. So I think the market's closed next Friday, guys. I guess I didn't realize that. I think next Friday is Good Friday. Is that a federal holiday with the stock market? Yeah, I've never used the RSI. I think I put it on my charts before, but I've just never used it. So we can kind of break down our morning trades here. What we looked for this morning when we took our entries. So this one worked out kind of perfect. We did a manipulation of the 15-minute candle. We ran a previous hourly candle. We also ran the 4 hour low here. So this is a 4 hour candle. And these are, I guess at the time, this would have been the 4 hour low. So we basically, no, it, yeah. So this was the low of this previous 4 hour candle before it came back and swept here. And so what we did is as it was coming back up through our 15 minutes, we waited for us to print above the 15 minutes. We had a consolidation zone. We had a pivot here. And as soon as this thing wicked back into our 15 minutes and pivot, this is where we got long. We didn't place our order in time here for the 30 points. We did get the 30 points because our 30 points would have been at 91 because we got long at 61. And you can see the time I placed my order, this wick had already wicked back basically to stop me out for break even on the runners. So we missed all the runners. And so then I tried to take a long on my Rico candles, and that's where I accidentally went in with 4 minis because I was on 3 micros here, but for some reason I was on 4 minis on that other chart, and I don't remember why, but some reason I was. Luckily, we caught this candle right here. That's how we made the $500 this morning. So completely luck on how much we made. Basically, what we did is we waited for this to kind of hit the 210, come back into the 90, and once it popped that 210, we got long and ended up going up to the 25, which is, it likes to run the whole numbers. Then for the move down, almost in complete reversal, the same as the long, but in reverse with the short. So we pushed back below the pivot. We pushed inside the 15 minutes, which is this golden box here. And once with this candle printed, we waited for the push back up into that pivot. Unfortunately, I feel like we paper handed this one a little bit too because we had to enter again to get our full profit. So, but same exact entry as this one to this one. Same exact one. And then we targeted the previous low of that 4 hour low, which was here. Then on my funded futures, we ended up taking this 5 minute breakout here this evening, this on this candle here, and we took it for 30 points on a eval. So that was pretty much the trading action for this morning. The pivots paid really well. I like to trade around pivots in the morning with wicks back into them and sometimes like support and resistance. And we had a lot of support and resistance on both sides of that pivot from like those 4 or 5 5 minute candles that we pointed out. And I always enter on new 5 minute candles. You know, I repeat that every day. With this crazy price action we've been getting, you don't want to trade these breakout 5 minute candles because look at this 5 minute candle. I mean, that's just insane if you try to take the breakout on these 5 minute candles. The wicks have been just nuts. So it's been making it very difficult to trade breakouts. But I don't think we're, like I said, we're not going to trade the one funded tomorrow that we only need $250 on. I think we're going to wait till Monday or Tuesday to start trading that and just see if we can knock out two winners next week. And I'll just trade that other 25K funded tomorrow morning with some evals. I think that's going to be the plan for tomorrow morning. Trade the one funded Beulah Knox account, then look for a trade on the Lucif account. So we don't make any kind of mistakes on a Friday and, you know, have to spend all weekend to think about it. Man. Is that the swing there? I mean, we pulled back to the 38%, didn't really get the 50. But see, we kind of pulled back into this ledge. That's also an inside bar too. So got a little 5 minute inside bar here too at the 60s. For anybody that likes to trade inside bars. Oh, is this the 4 hour candle? Mm. Very, very short leash on this. I won't let it go back down more than 10 points, guys, and I'll just close it out. I don't feel like sent through another drawdown trade. We have a little hammer candle slash little inside bar candle here. Come on, give me the 70s. We're selling into strength. Yeah, if it comes back down more than like 5 or so points, we'll just close the trade. I'm not going to sit through any more drawdown like we did a while ago. I'd rather just take my small loss and move on to the next trade. So we'll give it 5 points. What about you said they play the Israel national anthem at work? Oh, bedtime. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Got to be careful here, guys. Top of the hour. We could blast one way or the other here. We're about to get a new 4 hour candle, 1 hour candle. I'd like to see it hit this take profit in the next 30 seconds. And this way, whatever happens at that hourly candle happens at the hourly candle. All right. Do we get a blast off here at the hourly candle? I know you need 4 hour candle. Oh, you said 4 hour probably goes down first. Oh, yeah, it does that. It might have a pullback. Oh, it goes up then down. No. Well, hopefully it goes way up there. All right, we'll just go to break even. Uh, that was the bounce I was looking for earlier. Let's see if it worked out here. I was looking just for 5 points. I was looking for a short at 85. Let's see if we get wrecked here. Oh, it's bouncing. Remember, guys, that was my short area that we were trying to short off of a while ago. Uh, dang, it would have won 10 points off the rip. Uh, I don't know if anybody kept that short there. Well, I'm long, but I was looking. Remember a while ago, I was looking for a scalp 5 or 10 point play off the 84, 85 area, and it would have paid your 5 or 10 points. But I didn't hold it. I took it off, and we went in with the long. So that would have been a nice little hit off that 85 area. Gold going. Look at gold, man. Gold's on a ripper right now, guys. Go watch the March Madness. I don't ever watch basketball. I don't really watch any sports. I used to watch college football before it kind of turned into the NFL. You got in at 50, dude. That's a nice long. If you got in at 50, Like I said, there was a nice little short setup there at the 84, 85 area. How deep are you into your trade there, Cut? Like how many contracts are you in it for? Five. Dude said five minis. That is wild, man. Five minis, dude. What kind of are you trade? Like, how large is your account to be trading five minis? You got to have a pretty good size account to be trading five minis. Woo! I don't know who you could trade. Now, is that a cash account? Is that a real cash 25K or is that an eval? Like, I didn't know you can even trade five minis on a freaking 25K eval, but I don't know. He says 25K. It's like he says you're gambling with two micros on a 50K. Uh, that's pretty good. Dude, I think that 85 was the short area. Are you sure it's not five micros? Look at this short, man. Come on. I can't believe that 84 short that we wanted to take a while ago is already down 20 points. You really need to see this area hold here for the pullback 65. If we're going to continue higher, this area has to hold. I think I would have got a better trade if we'd have just kept our 84, 85 short. What time is it? Yeah. Thank you guys for the likes and follows. Oh, if you're on Lucive 25K, I want to say two or three minis, two minis. If it's a 25K, I'm pretty sure it's two minis because you only got $1,000 in drawdown. Uh, I can see you trading five micros on a 25K with Lucive. See, I got my Lucive up right now. Let's see. I can tell you what the max contracts you can sell with Lucive. 25K, you're only allowed to trade 2 minis or 20 micros. So you may be in 5 micros, which is a half a mini. Uh, I think it just very. I mean, with fundeds, I usually do less, but with the evals, I don't see nothing wrong with the 5 points. I mean, 5 micros. That gives you. Let's see, how much in drawdown does that give you? It gives you 100 points in drawdown. So you get 100 points in drawdown if you're using 5 minis. I mean, 5 micros. And you have to make 125 points to pass. If you're trading the 25Ks. Yeah, 10 micros makes a mini. But 10 micros is a lot on a 25K because then, I mean, you're looking at, 50 points of drawdown and you're blowing your account. And 50 points on the NQ is not that much. It'll hit 50 points pretty quick sometimes. No, I haven't really looked into that. I'm horrible at following news stuff. I just focus on what I have going on in my life at the moment, and just. And I don't have cable TV, and I hardly ever look at a lot of stuff on social media unless it's like trade related. Then most of the days, I'm probably sitting in front of my computer. And even when I'm sitting in front of my computer, I don't really get on like news sites or the just looking up news on the internet. So it's usually just looking at trading stuff all day long. So we're usually in front of the computer from what, 7 o'clock in the morning, my time, sometimes even 6, because my wife usually goes to work around between 5 and 6. So most of the time I find myself sitting here in front of staring at charts. And then we start streaming around 8 o'clock my time, which is 9 o'clock Eastern. Then we do that until 11:30 every day. So we do my stream until 10 to 10:15. Then we go over to my funded futures from 10:30 to 11:30. Then we'll take like a small. We haven't been trading power hour. Usually we'll take a break, then come back and do the Asia session in the evenings. If I could build my channel as much as I built it up in the Asia session, I would probably only do the New York session. But like I said, it's so hard to get attraction with your YouTube channel in the New York session. Like I said, I spent like 2 years just trading New York session, and I think I ended up with maybe 800 subscribers in 2 years. And just trading the the Asia session, I think we're up almost 2,000 subscribers or 1,800 subscribers just doing the Asia market. And if you go look at a lot of the people who stream between like 5 and 7, like those areas, most of those guys they hardly ever trade the New York session because it's even harder for them to, even though they have a lot of people watching their stream in the evening, but if they go to the New York, it's a lot less because the competition is so like the market is so spread out in the mornings. So YouTube will be pushing the larger streams because that's where they're going to make most of their money. They're not really making any money off of my stream. Just with the 10 to 20 folks maybe watching. No, Nick, he's trading the 25K Lucif account. I don't think there's anybody working at Luciv that can approve the accounts, guys. No, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we can do a free giveaway with Luciv. If not, definitely probably Monday. Uh, I will do it on Streamlabs, and you'll just put in like exclamation Hus when we do it, and it'll enter you a ticket. Well, they are actually they start off as your evals, but with Luciv, you don't pay no activation fees. So if you pass it, it's a funded account. So if you win one, you pass it, it's a funded. Come on, Methodical Man. Look, Methodical Man here's free giveaway. He like instantly jumps in. He's like lurking in the background over there, man. I told you guys with Methodical Man, he hears free and he's there. I just said free. I'm just sitting here explaining it. He just shows up out of the blue. No, Methodical Man. I guess you can request every 21 days free account on Luciv, and I made it to the 21 days, so I requested 5 free accounts and see if they'll give us 5 free accounts for giveaways. We're trading the MNQ, which is the micros of the NQ. Uh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got out of our trade. How long do I stick to micros? I've been just trading micros forever. Dude, look at the 85. I have a Discord. I can may get stopped out here on this runner. Looks like our runner's about to get stopped out. Nice if you. I almost wish I'd have took my short off the 80s up there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go ahead and close this. Dude, the 80 just banged, guys. Man, the 85 just banged. Already 30 points. Is there anybody in a longer short right now? Is anybody holding their position? Is anybody trapped in a longer short? Let's see. Nautical man's trash talking, guys. He's trash talking over there. After I gave him that free setup today, he was over there trading behind closed doors with his account. We know he was. Oh goodness. You're short. Let's see. My Apex won't let me trade for whatever reason since options reset. I'm not sure why they wouldn't let you do that. Let's check the gold. Gold went to the moon up here, guys. Methodical man, you're done trading gold, right? So you're not going to take this gold setup at 44.05, are you? Man, it's right there on top of all that resistance too. I know you're considering it, man. I know it's like, what are we, 15 points away? Okay, we'll look at it in a second. There's a possible gold setup for anybody that's been taking those swings, but it is after 10 o'clock. Usually, you're only supposed to do it between 6 and 10. But this thing is like leading right back into consolidation for the bounce. Maybe we'll do like a 1 point bounce. Do like a mini or something for $100. Dude, come on, that 85. Holy crap. I can't believe we should have just took the 85. Methodical man, are you still listening? I came up with another loser thing that we would have to do. Are you still in the lobby? Whoever loses. So another one I thought of, you only can trade with one micro if you lose for a whole week. But we can let the lobby, um, do a whatchamacallit. Pick, what the loser has to do. But I thought that was a good one too. Or, the micro P. But hey, I was thinking whoever loses the competition only can trade with one micro, just one micro only for a whole week. I'm not saying it'll get picked, but I just thought that maybe could be one of the options, or some Tom Sabo bathwater. I would look for the possible 30s going down there to get hits. Methodical Man shorted it right into the 50% leg of the pullback. He didn't pull fib on that, did he? No, he did not. Got to get through the 50% here. It should touch the 30s. That's kind of what I was looking for here. If we push down, is the 30s. You're looking for 65.41 on the ES. Mm-mm. I didn't really look to see if those bounce spots work as good on the ES. Um, kind of curious. Let's put it on the ES. Is this the same chart? No. No, it missed that level that I would have been looking for at um, 652, and it only got up to 650. You might be able to get that 41. You got all those wicks sitting at 640, so you may get your 641 there. Yeah, most of the time we do get these 50% pullbacks. So, whew, excuse me. You just got out of your shorts. Yeah, always pull fib on your legs on the nighttime legs. The the Asian market loves the 50% of the candles of the legs. So this one didn't quite make it back to the 50%, but this one did. Because you can, if you pull the fib on this whole leg here, we hit right on the 50% and we bounced 10 points. I'm not saying it won't continue lower, but most of the time on the 50%, it at least gives you that first initial bounce for anybody that likes to pull fib on the legs. Then your next target down is probably going to be the 830s if we break the 50% here. Yeah, the Asian market hasn't really been that bad lately. Oh, methodical man, he spammed the button. He sounded like he's in. He said he's in seven contracts. What? Oh goodness. I'm not in anything at the moment, John. I tried a long while ago, but I was short off that 84, 85. I had my entry sitting up there for a few minutes, but we ended up removing it. This was the 50% pullback. Do we? You're still short? If I feel like if we break the 45s, break that 50% area, I feel like you could get a move down, but you would have to get back through the 50% of the total move. Excuse me. Oh. Man, it looks like there's a little gap there on that 5 minute chart from that 4 hour candle. I don't know if that's normal or what. All right. All right. So we'll do a giveaway tomorrow, guys. Hopefully they'll be in my account. I got an email from Luciv that says that I got the 5 free giveaways. So we got 5 accounts to do giveaways with. And we'll just do one either in the mornings, then one at nighttime, probably Monday night or something also. They gave us three 50K flex and two 25K flex. I got the email says that they're going to give them to me. They're just not in my account yet for the passcodes. Ooh, I don't know. See, my gold stuff is still freezing up here. Uh, some shorts maybe getting squeezed. I mean, we created a nice little inside bar right here. I know it's like gold is stuck. What's up, Daryl? How are you doing? Or Derry? Dare? Dory? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Dude, gold paid again. I didn't take it. I want to take it, but for some reason my charts look frozen. I don't know if that's normal for gold or what, but it seems like it's been doing that a lot lately. Uh, Mainly just like support and resistant type stuff. Let's see. Nice. So they already added those accounts to my thing. So like I said, we can do a giveaway tomorrow for anybody that wants to enter a chance to win a free Lucif account tomorrow morning. Man, that was a nice 50% pullback on Fib. I mean, I'm talking about 50% to the tick for the rip. Yeah, lately, it seems like all three sessions, man, have been just having some pretty wild movement. I feel like we retest those 85s. Dude, what is going on with my charts freezing? The 68, here's my line in the sand. If it moves past the 68, we'll just close the trade. Actually, 65 probably be my line in the sand here. Dude, are we going to get ripped on this one? 50% is sitting at the 63. Like I said, I won't sit through drawdown with this. If I feel like it's going to continue down, we'll just close this. Um, we'll just risk the profits that we made tonight. We're still $50 in the green. There's the 63, kind of off this one wick down here. Five of them, methodical, five of them. I like your short better than I like my long. Oh, shoot. I thought we would get another retest of that 85. That's kind of what I was looking for, was another retest of that 85 up there. I'm just watching my P&L. Like I said, we're just going to risk our P&L. If I feel like it's going to go down too deep, we'll just close the trade. Dude, I cannot believe we didn't go up there and retest the whatchamacallit. 85. We're down to the last $20. Sorry, I keep watching my may not get the 85 push here. We hit the 85 on the nose a while ago. I thought we would make another run up to the 85, and we still may. We just may need to have a little pullback here. But like I said, I don't feel like sitting through a lot of drawdown because it's already 10 o'clock or going on 11 o'clock. Yeah, unfortunately, I probably should have just stayed out of it. I thought we would get one more push here up to the 85, and that's what I was looking for when I jumped in here. All right, we're about to have a new 5 minute candle here. Got to be quick to trade them wick tests. You're all in short. The short's looking a lot better than my long looks. 25 seconds. So if we lose this trade here, it'll just be a break even type of night. I was kind of waiting on this next 5 minute candle to see what happens with the next 5 minute candle. Oh, come on. Mm. Hmm. What do we got? 10 more minutes to the top of the hour. Only thing is, I don't know if it's going to hit the 75 in reverse. I tried to get my average down to 75 with the take profit because a lot of times we like to bounce off the 75. You're 65.46 long. Nice more. Methodical man, you doing a giveaway on your channel? Dude, we hit the 75 on the tick there. Oh, that was my break even spot. I'm gonna have to close this. Son of a bee. This is gonna make us red. We get stopped out here. Because we could go all the way back to the 50 here. Usually that's the case. If you hit the 75, you'll go back down to the 50. We didn't take our opportunity to get out on that one, guys. So that's going to be my last trade of the evening. That's pretty normal though, because like I said, I like to trade off whole numbers more, and I was trying to get my take profit around that 75. Um, so we'll finish $81 in the red tonight. Ooh, methodical man. Methodical man, are you taking this gold trade? I don't understand. See, I don't understand my charts locking up on gold. So for someone to trade gold, is this normal for it to freeze like this? Let me try it with Lucif and see what it does. I don't understand why it freezes like this. I still feel like we're probably going up to the 85s. Stuff's frozen. I'm sorry. This is the Nasdaq or MNQ. I still feel like we could possibly have gotten back out break even on this trade. I still feel like we possibly push up here. I just didn't want to hold through the drawdown. Still just freezing. Mm. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix these charts. I don't know if I just need to make all new gold charts or what. I don't know. Does anybody else's charts do that on gold? Like, does it stay still like this? Is this normal with the gold? I don't recall it doing this, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't really watch gold a whole bunch. I don't know. All right, guys. Like I said, we're gonna finish the. This is the first time we finished red in a little while in the Asia session. So we're gonna be $81 in the red tonight. We pretty much risked our profits on that last trade. So I was going to attempt a gold trade, but it's almost like the price action is stuck. It doesn't look like it's moving normal. All right, guys, we will be back at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we will do a giveaway on a Lucif account for anybody that wants to join us tomorrow morning around 9:30. Let's see. Give me a minute. Not really sure. I was trying to send an email here. You finally took that WIC test? I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to send something, and for some reason I can't send it. I don't know why it's going on here. Oh, I guess I have to update. Oh well. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, we'll be back in the morning. Uh oh, I'm sorry, Victor. We are trading on oh shoot, I closed my freaking thing. We are trading on the Ninja Trader. These are Ripnik accounts. For some reason I was trying to send an email and it wouldn't let me. Oh well. I'm not sure. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Everyone have a good evening.